Hey guys, it's Robbie Diaz here from Team Attack for Game, bringing you the deck profile of my Blackwings.
Okay.
That's when you go look down, Carson. Alright. So, yeah, so I just took this to my locals yesterday, and I topped. So, yeah. First, we have 3 Blackwing Shura the Blue Flame. He's your 18 beater. And when he destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon 1 Blackwing from your deck with 1500 or less attack, but its effects are negated. So you use this to, destroy their monster, and then you grab either Vayu, or you could, I guess, if you run out of Vayus, you could grab Gale. And so you basically have 3 targets in this deck, and the Vayus are helpful to get out because Vayu's effect prevents it from being used as synchro material. So if you negate his effect, you can then synchro with him. So yeah, that's what's good about him. So then, let's see, hold on. So yeah. Then next, Triple Bora. So he is your 17 poker, and he can pierce, and if you control a Blackwing with a different name, you can special summon him from your hand. And basically, he really helps for XC summoning, but also for swarming, and he's also helpful for synchros if you want to get in those extra 4 levels. Turn that 5 into a 9. So yeah. Next is 2 Sirakos. He is your 2000, kind of like a pseudo Cyber Dragon. He's normal summoned without tribute from your hand if your opponent controls a monster and you don't. And then he can increase the attack of 1 Blackwing on the field by the attack of all other Blackwings on both players' sides of the field until the end of the turn. And only that monster can attack that turn. So yeah, he's really helpful with Bora. So then 1 Kalut, just because, well, basically he's your honest of the deck, and you only have 1 Kalut now, so you might as well play it. Next is 3 Blizzard. He is basically your main tuner and probably one of the best top decks in this deck, because when you normal summon him, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Blackwing from your graveyard and face up defense. And since he's a level 2 tuner, you could sync for Bryonic or Armed Wing or Gaia Knight. Or if you grab Kalut, you can sync for Catastor or Vortex the Whirlwind. So that's good. The next is double Vayu, the Emblem of Honor. We already covered him a little bit. 800 attack, 0 defense. Can't be used as a synchro summon while on the field unless you negate his effects. And if he's in your graveyard, you can banish him and then 1 other monster, 1 other Blackwing from your graveyard, and then special summon a synchro monster from your extra deck, but its effects are negated. So basically, you just use him to get out big beat sticks when he's in grave. 1 Gale. He's just one of the best tuners of the deck and probably one of the best tuners of all time, because of his ease of special summoning and his ability to cut monsters' attack and defense. 2 Spirit Reapers. I really like this card in this format. I think that 2 is just the right amount because you'll draw into it, but you won't draw into it a lot. But drawing into it a lot isn't really a bad thing unless you're like playing Gladiator Beasts or something. But his hand discarding effect is really helpful pretty much all the time. And let's see.
How do you win against the Hero Beats?
Yeah, I went up against Hero Beats, and out of 3 games, 2 of them I made him discard his Honest when he had more than 1 card in hand with this card. So this card's just golden. I may take one out for the new Blackwing that's coming out in Shonen Jump soon. It's called Blackwing Gladius the Midnight Sun. It has 800 attack, 1500 defense. It's a level 3 non-tuner, and it can't be destroyed by battle. So that's basically it. But hopefully it becomes a tuner, or they give it an extra effect. Next, the best Dark monster card, Dark Armed Dragon. Just owns everything. Right, Carson?
Yes, it does.
Gores saves you from pretty much everything. And then 1 Songon. Just dark and, just
that's a lot of stuff.
Get you your Blizzard. For spells, I have 1 Black Whirlwind, because it's just the awesome searcher of the deck. 1 Allure, because it's the awesome drawer of the deck. 3 Dualities. It helps speed up the consistency, and it's like, you're not always special summoning with this deck, so that's helpful. 2 MSTs for spell and trap destruction, along with a Heavy Storm. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, those are just 2 really good staples, and then a Book of Moon. Boca Moon's also really helpful in this deck because, you know, negates, or it helps with your piercers.
Anshura.
Next is Anshura. Next, triple Icarus attack. The deck runs a hell of a lot of winged beasts, and I also use 2 DD Crows in my side deck, so it's just always nice to be able to just, in a pinch, get rid of 2 cards on my opponent's side of the field by activating that card. 1 Fiendish Chain, big card this format. I had one before it went up to like $40, so this is just a great card because you target 1 effect monster, and then the monster can't attack and its effects are negated. So, that's cool. Next, I have the Solemn Brigade right here. 2 warnings and a judgment. Just to negate summons or spells and traps that could potentially change the tide of the duel. Except for, you know, warning only negates like summon spells and traps. Then 1 Torrential, because I don't really feel like you need to run 2 this format. At least not in this deck, mostly because I don't have the space. I guess I suppose I could take out a Fiendish Chain, but I really like Chain in this deck, and then Mirror Force. I guess I could take out Mirror Force too, but it's like, Mirror Force really does protect against a lot of threats, and without you having to give up your own side of the field. So yeah, so that's pretty much how the main deck works. So then extra deck for level 5s, we have Vortex the Whirlwind and Catastor. So Vortex, he basically is a level 5, and when he's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon 1 level 4 lower winged beast from my deck. That's okay. I mean, they're better level 5 synchros, and it's weird because it's like, someone pointed this out to me the other day. It's like, he's harder to get out than Librarian because he has specific non-tuner material, Winged Beast in this case, but his effect isn't as good. So it's like, you know, it's weird. And then Catastor, he's dark, destroys non-darks, amazing. Next for 6s, triple Armed Wing, Gaia Knight, and Bryonic. So, Armed Wing, you just basically either summon him with his effects negated by using Vayu and Sirocco, or you summon him using Blizzard in level 4. Or like Gale in a level 3, I suppose. This guy, so amazing. 23 beater, and if he attacks at a fence position monster, he goes up to 28, and then he inflicts piercing. So that's good. And then Gaia Knight just to run over those 25 beaters, and then Bryonic just to bounce anything that, you know, Gaia Knight can't take care of. Next for 7s, we have Armor Master and Black Rose Dragon. Only 2 Armor Masters, because I feel like, you know, there's just, like, there's other stuff you could do with the extra deck. You know, you could have more Synchros or XCs, and you really don't get out as many that much anymore. Like, I suppose if we had access to a cool, like, a better level 3 tuner, then that would be helpful. But yeah, for now we don't have much. And then Black Rose just to clear the field. I've never actually had to use him, but he's just there just in case. Then 1 Silverwind the Ascendant for our level 8s, along with Dark End Dragon and Stardust. He's just a 28 beater you summon with Vayu and Armor Master. I've Synchro summoned him. I've never Synchro summoned him, but I've been able to do it with Blizzard. He's 8. Blizzard, Reaper, and Kalut.
Ew.
I know. And then Dark End Dragon, just because it can help you, you know, get over monsters that can't be destroyed, or it helps you, and actually, ironically enough, helps you get over Stardust Effect, because he sends to the graveyard, he doesn't destroy. And then 1 Stardust Dragon for protection. For level 9s, I have the 1 Mistworm, because Trishula got banned.
Side face.
And this has been helpful. The first time I ever Synchro summoned him, he bounced a Shien, a Zenmains, and a
something else.
Kizan or something, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was like it was really funny. They like opened
That was the push for the game, right?
Yeah, they like couldn't recover after that. For my 1 XCs, it's Utopia. It's probably going to stay Utopia for a while, because even though Gemini Pearl's 26, Utopia actually has an effect. And plus, if I want a 26 beater, I have Gaia Knight. And then Gore's Token. Yeah, I know, it looks really nice.
So, any last thoughts?
Well, for side deck, I'm using 2 Cyber Dragon, and then a Chimera Tech, and then 2 DD Crows, 2 Effect Veilers, 2 2 Goes and Match, 2 Revelry of Warlords, and 2 Chaos Trap Holes. Chaos Trap Hole is an amazing
Yeah, that
card in
was
this format.
awesome.
And it's also not a lot of people are gonna see it coming, and like a lot of people ask what it does. And for the most part, like I still think probably Shadow Imprisoning, which I also have, would be a better card this format. But since Chaos Dragons are really abundant at my locals, I find that and Hero Beat as well, I find that Chaos Trap Hole has more uses. So yeah, this is
good.
Did you close it?
No.
Oh, okay. This is Robbie Diaz from Team Attack for Games signing off.